Well, I'm actually so happy right now. It's spring, and allergy season, and allergies be kicking me in the balls just all the time, every spring and summer. Stresses me out, but I'm actually doing pretty good today.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
I think it's only fair that we talk about the biggest dilemma that I've been having with a certain franchise, Mortal Kombat. If you go back on my YouTube channel, you could tell that I have talked about Mortal Kombat a little bit, just here or there, really. Made some videos of gameplay on it, but for those who don't know, I wouldn't really call myself a fan of Mortal Kombat, but I really like Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is technically still one of my favorite fighting game series. It was in 2018, I got Mortal Kombat X. I loved that, got into the lore just so I can get into the game a little bit, like the game, and then I got Mortal Kombat 11. That was the one I played the most. Noob Saibot was my main in that one. But we're not talking about me right now, okay? We are talking about just the state of Mortal Kombat just as itself.
Girl, what the f is you talking about?
And how the changes that the series has gone through has, in a way, lost its initial core value, right?
Right.
So basically, all that to say is, where did the grit go? Mortal Kombat is a 90s game. It came out in the 90s.
Right.
As the games evolved, it stopped. Mortal Kombat 1, or at least Mortal Kombat X, was the last game to ever use that edge, that grit that Mortal Kombat just had. I'm just talking about the overall style of the games. Back in the day, Scorpion used to be one tough son of a bitch. His whole character was built off of his vengeance for what Sub-Zero did to his family. The toughest guy in NetherRealm. You remember X? You remember Mortal Kombat X? Dude always looked tough. Hell, Sub-Zero looked tough. Everybody was tough in those games. Now Scorpion is just some soft boy. He's not even really Scorpion. He's Sub-Zero in a Scorpion costume. Kuai Liang. Where the is Hanzo? Where the is that guy? The real Scorpion. Gone. And then you could say, well, okay, Mortal Kombat 1 is a new timeline, right? No, it ain't. You could say they have made the excuse so many times that Mortal Kombat 1 is a new timeline. It's a completely different game from the other ones, but it's essentially Mortal Kombat 12 into the combat verse. That whole story mode was just it's a multiverse bullshit continuation of Mortal Kombat 11. It doesn't actually reboot the series. Scorpion and Sub-Zero being brothers is cool, but they still hate each other and they end up still having a rivalry, except it's a sibling rivalry. I wonder where I've seen that before, but we're not talking about that. We kind of are actually talking about that. Hold on, because Mortal Kombat 1, it's more of a cooked in the lab type of game than a creative decision type of game, right? Where now it's just like, okay, people like this, people like that, so let's just stuff that in a game. Let's take the things that I know people would like out the game so that they can have a problem with it, keep it in the zeitgeist long enough so that we could put it back in the game and make people pay for more right? It's became let's just make this so that we can make money now, instead of hey, let's make something fun. I got a really cool idea. Now, some people can actually argue that it's been like that since MKX, right? Or at least since MK9, when Midway sold their rights to Warner Bros. And they made NetherRealm. A lot of the original guys aren't there anymore, so you could say that the entire series wasn't the same from jump anyway. And I guess you wouldn't be wrong to say that. With MK1, you could see it louder. With this one, you can actually see how there are interesting stories here, but the stories are being rushed. No one's giving the proper time because they just need a game. They need something to come out for this franchise so that they can make money off of people, and that's what Mortal Kombat has devolved itself into. Just a money-making machine. It's why they are making people pay out the nose for a skin that was in a previous game already. If I wanted to play MKX Scorpion, I just go play Mortal Kombat X. $10 to buy 3 skins is ridiculous. In Mortal Kombat 11, they did the same type of thing. Dude, this is why I decided to leave. To come back around, right? Because I did kind of go off. The tough guy energy that Mortal Kombat used to have is gone. And it's been gone for a long time.